My dear students, welcome to the official channel of Saurav Sir's classes. Like every time we are coming up with something new, something different for our students. Today our lecture is based on an extremely important topic which you need to be aware of, as we all are looking for some forms of employment, be it in the private sector, be it in the government sector, be it in the banking sector, retail sector, or whatsoever. Now, in order to get job, what is the basic thing you need? I repeat, in order to get hold of a job, what is the basic thing that you need? You need a skill. Now, skills are of different types. Some back office jobs or banking jobs may require you to have knowledge about technical skills. Like you should have knowledge about Microsoft operating system, Mac operating system, or for accounting and finance students who are willing to get employed in finance companies like PwC, for them the knowledge of Tally and GST is very important. So these are included under the domain of technical skills. So, skills are essential nowadays to get employed in a job. Essential for employment. Now, as I was telling you, there is one kind of skill which we term as technical skills. These skills are required in any sort of back office jobs, in banking jobs, or in any retail sectors basically, which involve a thorough knowledge of computer operations. So technical skills will include your knowledge in Microsoft operating system, Mac operating system. Then, as I told you, people who are students of accounting, finance, and are willing to get recruited in companies, finance companies like PwC, knowledge of Tally and GST is must. So these may be included under the domain of technical skills. However, today's lecture of mine is not based upon these set of skills. My lecture will be based upon a different kind of skill which is looked upon by all employers in all sectors of employment. I'm talking about soft skills. I'm talking about soft skills. Now, as I told you, some people might have heard of this term and some people may not have heard of this term. What is a soft skill essentially? Now, when an employer is recruiting you, the employer will obviously screen through your resume and will try to get hold of certain personal qualities that you possess. Like, I'll give you an example. If you are recruited as a human resource executive or as an HR manager of some company, it is very important for you to possess interpersonal and communicative skills. Because unless and until you are able to initiate good communication with other persons, there is no use staying in the field of HR, because HR job is mainly about how well you are in the art of communicating with other persons. So soft skills are those personal attributes which are required for different types of employment, and these are tangible skills which are demanded by employers while they are hiring or recruiting people in their respective organizations. Alright, so soft skills, coming to the examples of soft skills. I'll discuss about the types of soft skills later. Just a few examples of soft skills would include communicative skills, then as I told you, interpersonal skills, also problem solving skills. I will come to the description of each type of skills and why such skills are sought by employers while recruiting people in their organizations. I'll come to that. Before that, I would like to have a basic look at the meanings offered by Collins Dictionary for soft skill. So Collins Dictionary gives a very basic definition of soft skills as an umbrella term which is covering several domains under it. So Collins Dictionary definition suggests that soft skills is an umbrella term, okay, and soft skill includes within its domain three essential things. One is personal skills, sorry, not personal skills, it will be communication skills, social skills, and career attributes. Now, coming to communication skills. Okay, communication skills, as I told you, it is very important for a person who is working in any organization, in any sector, to be able to initiate communication with his colleagues, with his immediate supervisor above him, and also with his subordinates if he holds a very high position in an organization. So, be able to communicate efficiently one's ideas or one's prospects or where one wants to go is very important. So basically with students, when you appear for an interview, while the employer is going through your resume, he takes a personal interview. What is the purpose of personal interview? The employer wants to communicate with you face to face and wants to know how well versed you are in the art of communication. So we often see that in an interview, many general candidates crack the interview on the account that they are very friendly, or they might be very pleasing, or their personality might have a pleasing element which has pleased the employer, and that is why he has recruited that person. Okay, so nowadays often it happens that talented people don't get jobs. However, people with good communication skills manage to brag a good position in a company. This especially happens in the HR sector. So how efficient you are in the art of communication depicts how well you will do in your life. So the first domain under soft skills is communication skills. Next, the second domain is social skills. The skills that you require in order to be a member of the society. So what are the social skills that we may possess? The communication skill is included within the domain of social skills. Then ability to do work in a team. Then different kinds of social skills are there. So this is also included under the domain of soft skills. How well you can communicate with one another, or how well can you accomplish tasks, or how well can you solve problems. All these fall under the broad domain of social skills. Okay, that is the skills you require while managing your affairs in a day-to-day society. Okay, and last but not the least, what is included in the domain of soft skills is career attributes. So in order to make a career in a particular field, you need certain attributes. Like suppose if you're a graphic designer, what is a basic thing you need? You need to draw well. Okay, you need to draw well. You need to have a good 3D perspective. So these are some of the attributes that a person should possess if he's planning for a career in graphic designing. Then if you want to pursue a career with hotel management, what is the essential thing you need? You need to be good in the art of general management. Then you need to be good in the art of cooking. Then you need to be a multitasker, that is, should be able to solve multiple problems, or you should be acquainted with doing several tasks at one time. Okay, like suppose in Christmas holidays or in New Year Eve, when restaurants are full, even the manager sometimes serves the dish on your table. So the manager should know how to not only how to converse with the people who come to his restaurant, but the manager should also know how to deliver food, or how to ask or take update about the food. So all these, multitasking is a very essential thing nowadays. You need to be a multitasker to achieve success in any domain whatsoever. Okay, now coming to the different examples of social skills, and why do we need those soft skills while being employed, for being employed rather. So coming to the types of soft skills. Coming to the types of soft skills. Coming to the types of soft skills, we can say the first type is leadership skills. How efficient you are in the art of directing and supervising the activity of other persons is included under the domain of leadership skills. So you need to be a leader in whichever path you choose. Unless and until you surpass other person in terms of efficiency, or you are able to influence them for whatever they do, you are not a leader. So every person or every employee should be a leader, should be his own leader, and lead oneself in the positive direction. So how well you are in the art of supervising or guiding your own activity as well as guiding the activity of others, that includes your leadership skills. So this is the first type of soft skills we are discussing in today's session. The second type of soft skill is communication skill. Now, what are communication skills? As I discussed with you in the definition of soft skill given by Collins Dictionary, communication skill is how well versed you are in the art of communicating with other person. Unless and until you are able to communicate properly what you think, what you say, what you feel, then you cannot make it big. Market, you cannot make it big. Like HR managers, they should be well versed in the art of communicating, because unless and until they are able to communicate with the employees, or unless and until they are unable to communicate with the persons who have come to them for seeking a job, they won't be able to screen or evaluate the person and understand whether the person is suitable for the job or not. So any job in any sector requires good communication skills. Then next comes problem solving skills. It is obvious that obviously your manager will not run after you. While working in an organization, you will come across several petty problems. But however, you should seek your own ways to deal with that problem instead of just poking the manager 1,000 times in a day. So what will be this? What will be that? How will I execute that task? In short, you need to find your own solution to every problem. Nobody is going to guide you in every juncture or stage of life. So the skill or the art of finding a novel solution to every problem you come across in an entire day, that includes our problem solving skill. Okay, next, we have teamwork skills. Nowadays, in IT sectors like TCS, Cognizant or Wipro, any project is designated to a group in a whole. Okay, so the group consists of of two technical persons, then two programming persons. So people from different departments need to work together in a team to implement a project successfully undertaken by the IT consulting service company rather. So the ability to work dynamically in a team is also essential. It is not obvious that whenever you enter an organization, you'll be asked to work alone always. Be able to work in a team, making compromises, okay, getting your work done, but at the same time letting others do the work, or giving the push to others to do the work. But suppose you're working in a team and your co-mate is not working up to the mark. So it is obvious that the entire team's productivity or functioning will go down because of that one single person. So you need to make the person understand politely that he should keep pace with the working of the entire department so that the project speed is facilitated or goes up. The speed of working goes up. So tackling all these affairs in a team comes under the broad domain of teamwork skills. Next, we come to work ethic skills. Ethics are some principles guiding a person's personality. Now, when you come to work, you must ingrain in yourself the ethics of that workplace. Why? The company is not only of the managers. You belong to the company. You draw salary from your company. Your company gives you the medical benefits, PF, ESI. You are bound, not only bound to the company belongs to you as well. This feeling is what belongs to the work ethic skills. The manager need not always push you to achieve the target of the month. You should set your own target for the month and try to achieve it. That is what comes under work ethic skills. All right. Then comes flexibility or adaptability skills. Now, every organization is changing in present day context. So, let me give you an example. Earlier, we used to take down notes given by the teacher, and the teacher used to write down the notes on the blackboard. Then came this type of board where we can write with markers. And now schools employ smart boards where projector is attached, and through the projector, lecture is delivered by the teacher. So you see, modern means of technology are actually introducing innovation in the teaching sector. So the teachers are to constantly upgrade themselves to the changing aspects of the teaching sector. If not, the teacher will lag behind. If not, the teacher is able to upgrade oneself, she will not be able to achieve success. So, as you all know, change is the only constant. It is obvious that a person has to be flexible and adapt oneself to the changing circumstances in the work sector that are taking place time and again. So, flexibility and adaptability is a very important skill that should be possessed by employees nowadays. And last but not the least, an important skill which is included under the domain of soft skills is interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills. How are you as a person in connection to other persons? How is your behavior when you come across a subordinate or a superordinate? How are you in presence of other persons in an organization? How are you communicating? How are you enabling them to do the work? How are you influencing them? Or how they are influencing you? They are able to initiate communication with you. All these fall under the broad spectrum of interpersonal skills. So, in this video of today's, we have learned what are soft skills and what are the different types of soft skills and why these skills are to be acquired if you wish to get employed in any sector in today's world. Today's world is challenging, and yes, it will be more challenging in the near future. So, upgrading yourself with these soft skills is very essential to be employed in present day context. So, hope you like the content of this video. We will come with some other videos pertaining to these soft skills. So, hope you enjoyed the content of this video, and do mention in the comment section whether or not you're liking the content, and if you want us to upload tutorials on any particular topic of any subject, we will surely do that. Thank you. Stay tuned. Signing off for this.